look out the window and you see the snow, and the temp in your house is a little low. Make your kids and your pets sit back a bit and hope the wiring in your house is adequate. Space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater. There's no need to have a chimney flue, but its 1500 watts might blow a fuse. It'll make you feel like it's a day in June. It's like a giant open toaster in your living room. Space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater. You'll be freezing in the back and burning on your face like a frozen dinner in a microwave. It can weld metal and can grill a steak, but even suicide bombers think that they're unsafe. If you really want to live life dangerously, you can go with a heater fueled by kerosene. When you need heat, is there something better? Well, okay, I suppose you could wear a sweater. Space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater, space heater. Got a 7-bedroom house, 6 are underground. Got a sensitive alarm there to detect the smallest sound. Electrified barbed wire fence surrounding the compound. And if anyone gets on my land, got a gun to shoot him down. Once a year we put a wreath on the fallout shelter door. We have a feast of our best rations. Furthermore, maybe you'd like to join the fun. Sorry, but you can't. Merry Christmas. Stay off my land. With the holidays approaching, the world is full of cheer. It's nice to spread that cheer around, but don't you spread it here. Peace on earth is fine, I guess. Goodwill is as well. Brotherhood's acceptable, but let's keep it to ourselves. Soon snow will be falling and affect mobility, but I drive a tank so I can always get where I want to be. But you, on the other hand, best be careful where you land. Merry Christmas. Stay off my land. Christmas is a time for love and peaceful coexistence. But in my neighborhood, you'd better keep your distance. Once carolers ventured in my yard and annoyed me just a mite. But soon they found the minefield, and then it was silent night. On Christmas Eve I'll guard my yard with one eye on the sky. I might even see the Star of Bethlehem on high. But if Santa enters my airspace, I'll blow him out of the sky. And I'll be eating venison till the middle of July. Don't have a lot of ornaments in our ornament collection. Not real big on decorations unless it gives me some protection. Our mistletoe uses real missiles. Understand, Merry Christmas. Stay off my land.
One, two, three.
When I get up in the morning, got my surfboard in reach, I load it into my van and head on out to the beach. And when I get to the beach, I lay my towel on the sand. I turn my transistor on to hear my favorite band. I've got surf fever for kids of all ages. Surf fever, it's very contagious. Surf fever, it's really outrageous. Surf, 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 surf fever. Sometimes I sit and relax just like an old mother hen, but when the waves are just right, you'll see me out hanging 10. I've got surf fever for kids of all ages. Surf fever, it's very contagious. Surf fever, it's really outrageous. Surf, 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 surf fever. Well, if the weather gets cold or it starts to rain, we'll sit around the burger stand. But when the sun comes out, we'll be back again to ride the waves just like we planned. So if you treasure your pleasure and you love to have fun, I'll see you out by the water and the sand and the sun. We'll catch surf fever for kids of all ages. Surf fever, it's very contagious. Surf fever, it's really outrageous. Surf, 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 surf fever. If the weather gets cold or it starts to rain, we'll sit around the burger stand. But when the sun comes out, we'll be back again to ride the waves just like we planned. So if you treasure your pleasure and you love to have fun, I'll see you out by the water and the sand and the sun. We'll catch surf fever for kids of all ages. Surf fever, it's very contagious. Surf fever, it's really outrageous. Surf, 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 surf fever. Surf, 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 surf fever. Just a little farm community with winter on the way. Anxious to mark the season with a decorative display. But it won't be easy, the Supreme Court's interfered. So our holiday exhibit will end up pretty weird. We'll burn the American flag in our nativity scene tonight. We'll light a little fire underneath the stars and stripes. If the straw don't catch on fire, if the cattle don't ignite, we'll burn the American flag in our nativity scene tonight. All we know is what we read, and what we read these days says the Constitution tells us what is wrong and what's okay. Normally we could handle this, but under the circumstances, we're a little bit confused and we're not taking any chances. We'll burn the American flag in our nativity scene tonight. We'll light a little fire underneath the stars and stripes. We'll create another court case for the scholars to critique. Establishment of religion, its freedom of speech. We'll burn the American flag in our nativity scene tonight. We'll burn the American flag in our nativity scene tonight. I'm a loyal public servant with a proper education. I'm meeting lots of people as I travel this great nation. I'm ready to lead this country in a new direction. But to get me into office, I need your vote in this election. I'm fighting for the middle class and tending to the poor. I won't raise taxes on the rich. Cancer will be cured. My opponent stands for nothing. He's got to be rejected. But I stand for what you want me to, so help me get elected. There is nothing illegal for which my opponent's been accused. So if in fact he has done something, he's hiding the truth. Now let me just apologize for some things you might have seen, but those were private emails. I'm not even sure they came from me. Besides, I had some kind of addiction that's been corrected. Let's just leave that in the past. I need your vote to get elected.